What is happening, guys, and welcome to episode 10 of the JayFC Bournemouth career mode. And today is a special episode, guys. Like I promised, I am getting you to the January transfer window, and a lot of you sat there thinking, oh my gosh, am I seeing what I'm seeing right now? We are simulating December, and I can already imagine what you guys are thinking right now. You're gonna get fired. It's gonna be bad. And yet a lot of you could be right. It could be bad. I don't think I'll get fired. I don't think it'll go that badly. What are we missing? 2, 4, 6, 7 games. It's kind of a big chunk of the season. Obviously, with FIFA coming to an end this year and FIFA 19 already in talks, and you know, a lot of you would have seen teaser trailers for the new FIFA. I've just wanted to skip through this as, you know, as like a trial on my channel to see what the simulation process is like. I've never really done it much. I don't really simulate a lot of games in career mode, but today is gonna be different. And January 1st, we've got a game with Brighton. I haven't decided, if I'm honest with you guys, if I'm going to play it or not. I kind of want this episode to be about transfers. As you know, when we hit January 1st, we will be introducing 3 new players to the squad. Jefferson Lerma, Demarai Gray, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin are all going to be Bournemouth boys come January 1st. If only it was as true as that in real life. If a lot of you are following the transfer market this season, it's kind of been a bit of a dead one so far for Bournemouth. We have signed one player in particular who will be joining us in this career mode as well, simply for the fact I just want to see what he's like on FIFA. I know he's massively underrated. We're actually saying that he's 68 rated as a 19-year-old, I think, or 20 years old. David Brooks. He's on a transfer hub. He's been on a transfer hub for a few months now in game, and I'm going to introduce him to the team. Now, a lot of you watching this, well, all of you watching this will have seen the utter despair, if you can call it that, of the World Cup. England have been eliminated, and that's pretty much why I'm not going to be looking at any of the England squad for transfers in this episode, apart from one. There is one. I don't know if we're going to go for him, because I don't really know if we need it in that position, but I'll get there. Let's have a look what's happened. So our manager rating hasn't gone down at all. It's actually stayed exactly the same, 79. Missed a couple of press conferences. I don't think they're going to mind. Lewis Cook was actually suspended. Wow, okay. Picked up a 1-match ban. That's fine. He's done now. That's just spoilers. Like, I haven't even that's just another spoiler. Come on, game. Like, I haven't even got to the transfer hub yet. Don't be ruining it for me. Offer for Artur Boruc retracted. I didn't even know we had one. Okay, so we missed out on an offer for Artur Boruc. That's fine. Defoe's broken his rib. That'll probably spell his retirement now, bless her. Missed another press conference. We're not on track, so Bournemouth is still moaning at me. What are they moaning about? Reduced player wages by 66k. Finished mid-table, well, we're above that. Reached the round of 16. Current stage knockout. Okay, that's alright. Continental, we haven't got anything there. And keeper street. I don't know what they're moaning about, really. We are on track, apart from maybe the reducing player wages. Like, we've barely got anyone in the club now. Why do we need to reduce that? Oh dear. Okay, yes. So, 690k. You mad, West Ham? You got a lot more money than that. Youth squad monthly report. Oh, look at that. Jamie Hughes, bless him. He's actually got decent potential now. He's only 38 overall. He's 17 years old, so we can actually sign him up if we want to use a 38 overall player. Can't say I'm interested yet, and I don't think we're going to need him in centre mid, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen with the club. That's why we're keeping him in the youth system. Nnamdi Offaboff. I have no idea who that is. It's amazing that you're playing me so much, boss. Thanks for the opportunity. Why are we using these players? I don't even know them. Oh, wow. That doesn't bode well for the series, does it? Begovic is out of form. That's actually kind of convenient compared to what we've got in the transfer hub. Anyway, enough rambling from me. Let's skip over to the main thing. There we go. There's the one player I'm interested in. Now, I know what you're saying. It's not realistic, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Bournemouth beat Everton in games in the league, so why is it not, you know, why is it not, oh yeah, we're poor. Alright, so it's not realistic, guys. But I love the guy. I think he, in my opinion, it's going to be a very controversial opinion. He is probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world to date. A lot of you Man U fans out there going, David De Gea. Maybe some Bayern Munich fans saying Neuer. Pickford, you know, he took me by surprise. That's all I can say. The guy, you know, he's only really just come on the scene, and he had an unbelievable World Cup. Some of the saves he made were world class, and honestly I think he's up there with the best. He is the third most expensive goalkeeper in the world, so technically he is one of the best. But anyway, he's one that I am interested in signing. Sorry, Begovic. Obviously we've got the boys from before. We have Diego Rico. A lot of you looking at this saying, who the hell is that? We've been linked to him, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I've never heard of him before Bournemouth have been linked to him, but I have done a lot of research into him, and he is a top class left back. Now, big problema, we've got Kieran Tierney, and another big problema, we play 3 at the back. So am I going to sign him? Probably not until the end of January, if I do make a move. Obviously it looks like Bournemouth are going to sign him in real life, so I do want to keep it realistic. I do want to try the players that we are signing. That's why I'm kind of doing this in the transfer window in real life, is because I love trying the new players that my club are linked with. So will I sign him? Probably. He's pretty cheap. He's 24 years old. He is amazing all round in game. Apparently he plays unbelievable in game as well. So I am interested. Not saying otherwise. Right, moving on. Jefferson Lerma, he is going to be joining us, and I just wish that Bournemouth would finish this deal in real life. Honestly, there is no excuse for not getting him in the team now. But in Eddie we trust. That's all I can say. But first things first, Mr. David Brooks. I want to buy him. I want to buy him now. 68 rated. I'm hopefully going to get him on a really, really low contract. 5-year deal. That's what I'm hoping for. But let's agree a fee with the Sheffield United first. 2.8 million is what he's valued at. A centre attacking mid, 20 years old. Oh, he's 70 rated now. Now that makes me even more interested. I'm going to offer a player swap because I need to reduce wages. I could, you know what, I could even use Kieran Tierney as a make weight for like a marquee signing this window. That could be interesting, guys. I don't know what you guys think of that. A lot of you will probably be a big fan of Kieran Tierney. Like, I'm a big fan of Kieran Tierney, but the chances are Bournemouth ain't going to sign him in real life, and I want to try Diego Rico. So I've given Tierney a go. I know he's good, but I could use him. He's valued at 10.5 million. Something to think about, guys. Something definitely to think about there. Looking at what else we've got, it does look like Tyrone Mings might be leaving the club in real life, which is a bit upsetting. Not gonna lie, I thought he would do more. Bless him, he's been plagued with injuries. I don't know who to offer here. Not gonna lie. I mean, I might just try like Corey Jordan. Do you want to take a player with no face? They want a striker. I'll throw up a player. Did we use... Yeah, we did use Jermaine Defoe. Okay. Right, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Right, I'm not interested in Eddie Nketiah whatsoever now. A lot of you probably don't want me to get rid of him. He is going to be a good player, but I'm not interested in him now. He didn't play well last episode. He didn't play well the episode before. He's taken so long to upgrade. He's never going to join Bournemouth by the looks of it. So let me see if I can maybe knock this down a little bit. Propose new transfer fee. 1.8 million Eddie Nketiah. I'll be happy with that. I would be very happy with that. 1.9 and 3% sell-on clause, except no faffing about. I'm absolutely on board with that. That is a great bit of business, and that's going to be an amazing young player joining us. I'm excited to see how he plays, guys. If any of you know him from watching the Championship or following Sheffield United in any sort of which way, let me know in the comments down below. Spam comments about David Brooks. I want to know what you guys think of him. I think he's amazing. I've seen a lot of highlights from his last season, and wasn't plagued with a lot of injuries. Didn't have a lot to do in the league, but when he did, he made it count. So I'm really happy to have him on board. Let's negotiate with him. Hopefully he won't play hardball like Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Not gonna lie, it's another reason to get rid of Eddie Nketiah, because he ain't gonna get any game time with Dominic coming in. So let's take a look what we're saying. He wants a sporadic squad role. I will accept that, no worries. 4-year deal. I want 5. I'm not gonna lie to you, I want 5. He can get on board with that. I can get on board with that. I'm very happy with that. Don't want a release clause. I'm happy with that as well. He's doing my job for me. Let's talk about money. Of course you're gonna let me talk about the money. Oh dear. He's currently on 20k. He's coming to the Premier League, so he's gonna need some sort of pay rise. So 28k and a signing bonus of 500k. You happy with that? I've definitely paid him too much. I've been too generous there. Oh damn. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alright, well we got him anyway, so I'm happy. Let's just skip over the last day, and you know what, I really just want to focus on transfers this episode. We've played Brighton once already this season. We don't need to play them again. They've had the pleasure of playing Bournemouth and we beat them, so I'm kind of interested to see what the team does. It's going to help me in the transfer window as well, to see how the team performs without me controlling them, because obviously, as you guys know, I'm like a world-class FIFA player, and you know, it's not really a fair opinion. I'm joking, I suck. I absolutely suck on FIFA 18. It's not been my FIFA, I'm not going to lie to you. I hope FIFA 19 is better for me, but we can only wait and see. We are getting plagued with... that's my word of the day, plagued. It's definitely my word of the day. But yeah, we're getting plagued with messages there, 9+ in the office. So we're going to take a look at that first before we look at everything else. Pre-contract player arrival. Ah, sick, it's all our players. Right, okay. You can message me all you want. I'm happy with that. Charlie Daniels and Matt Butcher have both left. Butcher on loan. Charlie Daniel has gone to Burnley. I am sad to see him go, but if we sign Diego Rico, ain't even going to get a look in, so it's probably a good thing, really. So Brooks has joined us, Daniels has left, Butcher has left. Pre-contract arrival of Demarai Gray, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and the man Jefferson Lerma, which is going to be huge, because we're going to see them all play in this game coming up. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to chuck them all in the deep end. Why not? That's the sort of manager I am. Hyman has left on loan. That is great news. Press conference, I may as well attend this one. Come on, boys, I'm going to praise you. Let's do some good stuff in the league. Right, youth squad, what are you saying? I've already checked him out. I'm not interested in him yet. Let's move on. So, not going to be as many cuts in this episode, guys, which I don't know if that's a good thing for you. Don't know if it's a bad thing for you. So, I hope you guys don't mind a nice free-flowing episode, but it's easier for me, especially when we're doing transfers, just to speak to you and let you know where my thought process is at. But moving on. Oh wow, we have got a small club now. Dominic Calvert-Lewin actually is going to start on the bench because he played his last game for Everton. Lerma is definitely jumping straight into a game. We're going to Arta's the only one in form. Come on, Arta, what you doing? I mean, maybe it's a good time to play around with the formation. I mean, let's have a look at the formations, because obviously if we're going to bring in Diego Rico, I'm definitely going to need to bring in... this is where things get a bit more difficult. I'm going to quickly go away now. So I literally just said, oh, you're going to get a nice free-flowing episode. I'm going to do a cut now, guys. But I'm going to have a quick play around, because there's a few things I've got in my head and I want to quickly play them around, see how they work out, and then I'll be back with you. Right, guys, so that took a lot longer than I thought it would. We have got so many players in so many of the same positions that it's just impossible to get them all in. Now, this will not be how we line up, obviously, in the league. Obviously, Wilshere will be in the starting 11 no matter what. Probably Mings won't be there, and it'll probably be Diego Rico, depending on what we do with Tierney. That is definitely not completely decided. Brooks, the only way I could get him into the team, guys. Now, Cam and striker, not the best positions I wanted him to be in. I wanted him to be Cam centre mid probably. But we get what we get. He's 6 foot technical dribbler. Look at those stats, guys. 87 balance, 79 agility, decent speed, decent stamina for a young lad. 78 composure. 78 composure at the age of 20. That's huge. Absolutely massive. Definitely got a good talent there. He's going to be slotting in against Brighton. Goodness knows how this is going to go. A lot of our players are knackered, but I don't really want to drop Ake. I don't want to drop Begovic because, I mean, maybe I should drop Begovic. It's in bad form. Nah, screw it. We're going to stick with it. Not the formation I wanted. Definitely not. Whether we stick with it is down to how they do now, actually. So let's take a look what happens. After all those simulations, by the way, we're still in the top 5. That is huge. Come on, let's just take Brighton out of the tournament. Come on, give it to me, Bournemouth. We're going to watch it, and unless I get annoyed by watching Brighton score loads of... Oh, wow. Wow. Well done, Brooks. Why aren't we taking... we better shake this off, you know. Oi, come on, Cook. Get in there, son. Brooks has gone off. That's not great. Wilshire's missed a penalty. Smashing job, Wilshere. Well played. Also, guys, Wilshire's joined West Ham. I am fuming. I am livid. I am so annoyed that we didn't go for Wilshere. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. Honestly. But on the upside, we beat Brighton. We did a double. We've beaten them both times in the league. That is beautiful stuff. And it's a good result. I'm extremely happy with that. Well played, boys. Obviously, the formation's done well then. Brooks is injured. How long for? Please don't be long. I was kind of looking forward to using him. 6 weeks. Are you mad? Just signed for the club and he's having a month and a half off. Are you serious? Oh, go put your feet up, lad. Have a cup of tea on me. Seriously. Oh, wow. Not great news, guys. Not great news at all. I'm not going to lie to you. I definitely forgot, as we were going through the transfer hub, to actually run through everyone. There was another player that I forgot to show you guys, and he goes by the name of Mbaye Diagne. Never heard of him again, but we seem to be interested in him. Now, the only downside is he doesn't have a face. The lad doesn't have a face and he's 26. What is going on? He's recently joined the club, so he won't be moving, so we're not going to sign him for good reason as well. He's 69 overall. Do any of you out there know him? If you do, let me know in the comments again. You know, just like Brooks, let me know what's happening with him, because we're interested massively in this lad. The only good thing he's got going for him is he's 6'3", so it's the target man all over again. It's what we needed. But in this career mode, I think we're going to steer clear. I think we're definitely going to go for one of these. As if we even do. We've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Like, we're all right. But one good thing we can take from that Brighton game is we kept a clean sheet with Jefferson Lerma in the club, and that is all we need. That's why we signed him, so that is good news. Begovic has shaken off his bad spell. He's now in good form, which is always a good thing with your goalkeeper. Gray obviously did all right. Ives had a cracking game. Look at that. He's definitely doing a good job. Brooks is going to drop out now. Wilshire's going to take his place. We've lost him for 6 weeks, which is a bit gutting, but we've got Harry Arter to swing into the club. Tierney for now, we'll probably just sit on the bench until I decide what to do with him, and we'll just leave the club like that because Wilson's doing great up top, and that's all we need. We've got the main man up top. Just signed a new deal in real life. I couldn't be happier. Right, now, down to business. Episode 10. What are we doing? We are making transfers. We're making them happen. We've already done so much. I'm spoiling you. Now, I really don't know whether to go for Pickford or not. Now, where my head's at is Begovic is pushing 30 or 31 or something. He's not young. Pickford is. And Pickford's kind of a lad. And if any of you out there are England fans, then you must be in love with this man. And at the end of the day, I am so known for doing realistic transfers that it's only right for a special episode like episode 10 to buy the main man himself, the player of the tournament in my opinion, Jordan Pickford. Come on down, son. He's recently joined the club and won't move again. Okay. Nah, it's a bit awkward, isn't it? It's a bit awkward. Can I approach Dubai? Nah, they're not interested. They've just given me the solid pie straight in the face and told me to jog on. Alright, so let's do Diego Rico instead then. We'll take a look at what they want. I mean, before we jump into that, I kind of want to check the office because I spent a lot of money. We've got 46 million in the bank. That's alright. We've gone up to an 80 overall, so we've obviously done something right with the board, which is good news. Not great news, it's good news. Now, looking at the club, guys, I don't know where to go from here. We've got a good selection of players, but I think we need a marquee signing. Who, you may ask? Now, who is a very good question. And who is something we're going to look into now because I have no idea. I'm thinking a winger. Oh my days, what have I done? Why have I gone for that formation? We've got wingers. What am I doing? We could do a 4-3-3, guys. 4-3-3 holding. That's the perfect formation, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing with myself. That's alright, easily fixed. Now what I'm thinking is let's bring in that marquee signing because I'm thinking of offloading Stanislas. I think I've decided. I love Stanislas to pieces, don't get me wrong. And do I even need to get rid of one? I mean, I could keep him. I'll keep him for now unless I need to do something massive with him. But I'm thinking marquee signing is definitely something I want to do now. What we're going to do to decide this marquee signing is go search players. We're going to get rid of Pickford because I'm absolutely gutted. I can't believe I forgot. Do I just search forward? No, because I'm going to need left mids as well. Let me search left. We've just signed Demarai Gray, so let's search right. We've only got Jordan Ibe, really. Now, I don't want them to be old, but I don't mind them being a little bit old, like older, if you will, because I want a marquee signing, and I keep saying it. And what defines a marquee signing? 85 rated plus is my head. That's where my head's at right now. We've got some random players in the league now. I'm not going to lie, some of these I don't even know. Like Trey Pemberton. Definitely going to be a legend in the business. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Inaki Williams has joined Southampton. Wow. They got their marquee signing for sure. We can't let Southampton show us up, guys. We need to do something here. Now, what I'm thinking, he's 83. But that's not, you know, too out there. I think he's joining Liverpool. But he was playing for Stoke. And Stoke just got relegated. So we could get Shaqiri. It's definitely something I could look into. Shaqiri's an option. Not really the player you think of when you think of like a marquee signing. So let's take a look at the left wings, because it doesn't always mean that they have to play on the left. Gerard Deulofeu's just joined. Eden Hazard, a little bit out there. I'm not going to lie. Insigne again, just joined. Sadio Mane. Ooh, that could be interesting, but it would take up all of our money. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Leroy Sané, again, good shout, but can't really see that working. Let's take a look at the midfielders then. Left mid and right mid. Atsu, been there, done that. Not really interested in that. I mean, I could cut all this, guys, but I mean, it'll be interesting just to see where players are right now. Why is he a left mid? That frustrates me so much. Like, seriously, if that annoys you, put it in the comment section down below, guys, because it's just so frustrating, honestly. He's a midfielder, centre mid, in the centre. He's 6'3". He's not even that quick. What are you doing with your life, Palace? Seriously. Anyway, Martial. We'll shortlist him. He wants to leave United. Come to Bournemouth. Why not? Do it for the lads. Why not? Who else we got? Son. Should we go for a bit of Son? It's a little bit out there, I'm not going to lie. Just had a quality season for Spurs. And they'll probably not be interested. And everyone signs Son. If you know what I mean? Like Son and Martial are like the the stereotypical wingers in the Premier League when you think of FIFA. So let's try and steer clear. Who else we're looking at? Knockaert, not really marquee. Probably going to have to go abroad, I'm not going to lie. Mahrez has joined Tottenham. That's a shame, because I would have signed Mahrez. I like Mahrez a lot. A lot. Like it a lot. I'm not going to lie. Townsend, not marquee enough. Wow, he's 79 rated now. Sorry, Walcott, what has happened to you, man? Jeez. Poor Walcott, I'm not going to lie, guys. Right, League One, what we saying? I'm going to cut this bit now until I find a league that has got a good enough variety of players, guys, and I'll be back with you. Alright, guys, so I took a bit of time, really went in depth, went through all the top leagues, and I've got a few. Now, the problem isn't money per se, it's more wages. So I guess it's money, but it's the wages that's making this very difficult to get like a marquee, like big marquee player. Now, I think I've gone a little bit out there, right? Now, the first one you're going to see isn't really marquee. I guess he's had a great World Cup for the country he plays for. And if any of you know me from last year's FIFA, he was the bomb. He was my favourite player of all Ultimate Team history. Honestly, the guy is incredible and goes by the name of Aldasari. He can play right mid, left mid, centre attacking mid. 26 years old, so he's not too old. But the guy is a god. He is unreal, and I would love to bring him in. I don't know what he's rated though, so I'd be taking a punt in the dark. Moving on, we got Leon Bailey. He's on a 46,000 wage. They want a lot of money for him. He's got a 15 million release clause. I might be able to get a hold of him, but it's worth a shot. Obviously, Shaqiri and Martial you've seen. Malcolm is the next one. Now, Malcolm, again, similar to Bailey, same rating. He's just a bit of a legend, really. Like, I know Arsenal have been at him, Tottenham have been at him, but he is incredible. There's no denying it. I don't think there's any more. Now, there was Marco Reus, whose wages are actually lower than I expected. I think they're like 70, 80k. So I could even go for Reus, but I thought that was a little bit out there. These are all marquee players in their own right. Obviously, Bailey and Malcolm are definitely going to be world class on FIFA. Hopefully, they can do it in real life as well. But they are definitely going to hit like the 90 mark on potential. Martial, again, similar story. Definitely going to be around the 88 mark for potential. Shaqiri, not so much. Aldasari, again, not so much. So we're going to start by going for Malcolm, guys. I'm going to chuck a bid in for Malcolm and see how it goes. Now, this is how we're going to wrap up the episode. We're going to put in a bid for all of them and kind of decide where we're going to go from there. Approach to buy, because I don't like loans, honestly, unless it's really early and a really small club like Portsmouth when you have no choice. But I'd rather not loan, let's be honest. Okay, Malcolm, what can we do with you? Can I even do a swap here? Wingers, should I just offer Stanislas outright? What are you saying for Stanislas? Okay, they're interested in Stanislas. That's a good start. They want £55 million on top of 6. So really, they're asking for 61 mil. You are crazy. He's valued at half that. Counter for sure. Proposed new transfer fee. That's all my money. Like, the guy's crazy. Now, he's valued at 32. So I'm going to hit you up with 28. Don't run out my office and be a punk. Seriously, I'm not about that. Submit the offer and hope for the best, I guess. They're staying strong at 55. We're going to struggle here, guys. And I've already done a financial takeover and they're still making me struggle. If I hit them up with 30, what are they going to say? Like, it's got to be some sort of movement. They've gone up. Your offer for Malcolm is too low. Your offer for anyone is too high. You're crazy. You are honestly crazy. How much do you think this guy is worth? 35 mil. Come on, please. We're going to need some time. We're going to consider it. They're just being polite. They're definitely going to outright just block everything. Just block my life. So Malcolm's on a kind of status right now. Like, that's kind of where he's at right now. Let's try Bailey. Hopefully they can be a little bit nicer with me. Approach to buy. They know that we're a small club. Come on. We're punching here. We're punching above our weight. We're not going to lie. Leon Bailey. So I just do the same offer? Because I'm not going to get both. I can't do the same offer because it's under consideration. Fullbacks. Take Tierney, I don't care. Take him. Hey, they're interested in Tierney. And 50 million. They value Bailey at more than Malcolm. Do I agree with that? I kind of do, actually. I'm not going to lie. But they're still asking for a lot of money for an 83 rated player. Let's counter. Propose new. Let's go for 28 again. We'll stay in the same sort of range. 28. 50. Cheers. You're really helping a brother out. Not gonna lie, I don't like any of these big clubs anymore. They're really mean. They're mean people. They're making me feel poor. 50. Right. Not gonna lie. At least Malcolm kind of gave me something. They're not even doing anything to help. Propose new. I should just stop moaning and just get on with it. 34.5. What are we saying? These guys are too polite. They just want to turn around and say, you're too poor for us, just jog on. There's the two big boys, guys, and I've kind of got somewhere. I've got to a stalled basis. Not gonna lie, they're basically the same player, just on opposite sides. Look, they're both 20, both 83 rated, both fairly quick. Who do I want more? Probably Malcolm, just because he's a right winger. Yeah, probably Malcolm. I don't think we're going to get either, guys. I'm not going to lie to you right now. So let's move on. Shall I chuck a bid in for Shaqiri? Do I want Shaqiri? I kind of want Shaqiri. He's a good player. I mean, let's approach Dubai and see what they're even saying. We don't have to take him. If we can get a few deals on the go, then we can kind of be in a solid position for next episode. So let's have a look. Offer a player swap. Both my big ones have kind of gone now. Let's just offer a straight transfer fee of... I don't want to pay more than 24 mil. I don't want to pay that. I don't think he's worth that. Shall I just give him what he's valued? 24.5. They're going to walk out my office. I don't care. He's not worth more than that, though. Alright, so didn't go running. 37 is a bit of a joke. I'm not going to lie. I could get Malcolm in that for a similar price if they accept it. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of like... I mean, it gives me something to fall back on, I guess. I don't think he's worth 30 million, so I'm just going to be a punk and do 29.5. I don't think he's worth 30. I don't think he's worth that. Do you guys think he's worth that? 32.5. He's not worth this. This is ridiculous money. That's a fair offer. So we've got a deal agreed for Shaqiri, but I'm kind of like, I don't think he's worth 30 million. I mean, at least I've got a deal there. Like, now it's just down to you guys at home whether you think I should take that, but I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling Malcolm and Bailey, but I mean, they're both going to come back and tell me where to go. I mean, let's approach Dubai, like, by the looks of how everything else has gone, Martial's higher rated. They're just gonna... Oh, there's Mourinho with his smug face. Can't stand that bloke. Let's offer a transfer fee of 30 million. He's gonna go running out my office. 30 million. What you saying? What you saying? 30 million. 42.5. That ain't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Let's be honest. Like, Malcolm and that are demanding 50 million and a player. Martial is only demanding 42.5 straight. That's without a player. That's not bad. Now I'm feeling this a lot more. 37.5. I'd be happy with 37.5. 42. You're being a punk. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, what did I put? 37.5. 39.5, and don't be a punk, and you can have a nice day. Okay, there we go. Right, we got Martial now. So we got some options. Like, the options are definitely there. Only problem is how long are these options going to be available for? Because Bailey and Malcolm, I don't know how long they're going to take. I mean, I kind of want to hear back from the scout report of Aldasari before I make a decision, because I really want Aldasari. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I mean, let me just skip over a bit and see if we can get some sort of clarification before the West Ham game. I'm kind of going to wrap it up there, guys. So hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here, because I forgot to announce at the beginning of this, we have just hit 1,000 subscribers, guys, and that is all down to you. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Let's just keep it going now, guys. We're on a roll. Tell you what's not on a roll is Bordeaux, and they're being punks. They want 52. You said this in my office and I turned around and told you where to go. Like, I think Malcolm's going to be a no-go. Like, am I going to give him 50? I don't think I'm going to give them 50 mil. He's unproven in the Premier League. Why would I take that massive risk? That's all my money. They must be crazy. How's everything else looking? Bailey as well being a punk? Wants less? He wants less. Martial and Shaqiri both looking forward to contract negotiations. Tell you who I'm not looking forward to contract negotiations is with Shaqiri, and I just messed up my words, and that's because of you, Shaqiri. It's because you suck. I'm gonna leave it with you guys. I'm not gonna make a massive decision like this without consulting you guys at home first. I'll put a thing on Instagram for you to also give me your opinion, and I think that's probably a good place to leave it. I don't want to do too much. We've made some moves. We've brought some players in, and we've got 4 players here to choose from. We want a marquee signing. Now, Malcolm, Bailey and Martial are all marquee signings. I'm thinking Martial here. If I'm going to give you my opinion, Martial is probably the way to go. But it's down to you guys at home. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this episode. If you have, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. Leave all your comment suggestions down below. I read every single one, as little as they are, as many as they are. Check me out on Instagram, guys, down below. If you haven't seen previous episodes, then what are you doing? Go check it out. Links down below. Check out my other series. And as always, have a great day. See you guys later.